Posey.
I thank the gentleman from Texas for yielding. Mr. Speaker, the President's theme, Build Back Better, just can't pass a straight-face test. In reality, it's more like a demolish America faster. If you really think it builds America back better, your view of America is a lot different than most of the people I know. We grew up in America where college professors taught students how to think, not what to think. An America where you could express your thoughts on any subject without having the media collude with big tech to censor you through bullying, intimidation, or bogus so-called fact checks. We grew up in America where parents were encouraged to support the education of their children, not targeted by the Department of Justice as domestic terrorists or telling the school board members they think they're going in the wrong direction. We grew up in America where immigrants, like most of our predecessors, our ancestors, were welcomed if they came here legally. I can move to Mexico, but it would be impossible for me to become a Mexican. I can move to Honduras, but I can never become Honduran. I can move to Somalia, but it would be impossible for me to become a Somalian. And on it goes. But it's possible for people from other countries to come here and become Americans. And if they worked hard and played by the rules, they could build a better future for themselves and their families. They could achieve the American dream. That's why people risk their lives, and some have died, trying to come to this country. No other countries with the kind of policies you're trying to force down the throat of Americans is like that. Yes, we lived in America where most folks, unless they're plagued with affluenza, wokeness, entitlementitis, or Trump-phobia, believed they lived in the greatest and the freest country in the history of the world. Pre-COVID-19, we lived in America with the lowest unemployment rate in decades, the lowest African American and Hispanic unemployment rate since they began keeping records. An America that was energy independent, an America with mostly fair elections, and an America with secure borders. And speaking about secure borders, let's be clear, there is a crisis at the border, even though the President, the Vice President, and most of my colleagues across the aisle deny it. Coming into our country illegally does not make someone a legal immigrant, any more than someone breaking into your house makes them one of your family. You see, most people know there's a difference between legal immigration and the illegal invasion that we're witnessing right now. Proposed mass amnesty will only encourage others to come and try illegally. It's not hard to see where you're coming from. You know, based upon the false promise that he would unify America, President Biden got into the Oval Office, and my friends on the other side of the aisle gained a razor-thin majority in the House and the Senate. But you know, we all know, everybody knows, the unification promise was a lie, and your majority is going to be short-lived. So you must feel compelled to rush through a radical agenda before the midterms. Now, people are understandably frustrated. Actually, they're very angry, and they're not going to sit back and take it much longer. Instead of the bogus Build Back Better plan and reconciliation plan, you know what they want? They want you to help put America back where you found it and leave it the hell alone. Let's go, Brandon. I yield back.
Hey guys, today you can't even trust the media on what they're saying. We always known this, but even how blatant they are. Like the "Let's go Brandon" statement. Guys, this reporter knew exactly what they were saying. And I know we joke all the time about "Let's go Brandon," but it's another example of exactly how far and how much they're willing to spin the message and deceive the American people. We're not stupid. We know what's going on. We know what they're really saying when they said, "Let's go Brandon." The media needs to wake up and do their job and report the truth, not the spin.
I saw on Fox News Saturday where Biden is having a $450-something thousand wall built around his summer place, and he says they're going to use taxpayers' money to pay for it. Is that not illegal?
Oh boy, you would think so. I mean, no one's building a wall around my house. And actually, no, seriously, this is absurd. I mean, he doesn't believe in finishing and building the wall at the southern border and securing our country. In our country, we should consider it our home. After all, this is where we all live. This is where we're raising our children. This is where we're working. This is where we go to church. This is where we go out to eat in restaurants. This is where we shop. This is where we live. And America is certainly our home. So I don't know how we have a president of the United States that doesn't believe in securing our home with a wall, but is perfectly fine with securing his home with a wall. And so, yes, that should be illegal. But you guys all know how I feel about Joe Biden. I think he's doing everything wrong. And I think he has seriously broken his oath of office. And there's very strong grounds for impeachment. So I'm going to stand here with let's go, Brandon, and let's impeach Joe Biden. So thank you so much for that question. And Nick, are we ready to talk to somebody else again?
Yeah.